This was a passenger aircraft flying from Miami to Zurich. The sky was clear and cloudless at that moment, and the passengers aboard had no idea they were about to face an unprecedented danger. Lucy seemed to sense the impending danger and hurried toward the airplane lavatory. At that very moment, the pilot suddenly spotted an eerie fog bank ahead, yet the aircraft's instrument panel showed nothing. As they grappled with this bewildering sight, multiple vintage bombers emerged from the fog, charging straight toward them. The sight sent the captain into a panic. He immediately pushed the control stick downward. Passengers inside the cabin were thrown into the air as the entire aircraft plunged toward the ocean below. Soon, the investigation team received news of the crash and immediately dispatched a luxury helicopter worth $500 million to the scene. Upon arrival, the rescue team's remotely operated submersible had already located the wreckage. But eerily, the surface of this aircraft, which had plunged into the sea just 2 hours prior, was already covered in thick rust and overgrown with sea vines, as if it had lain dormant there for decades. Then, in the distance, they spotted several more vintage torpedo bombers, a type discontinued half a century ago. Utterly stunned by the scene, they witnessed an even more bizarre occurrence. The aircraft and pilot from the 1940s appeared as if they had just crashed. These bizarre phenomena confirmed that the underwater planes had suffered temporal disruption. Meanwhile, Tom, possessing psychic abilities, sensed a young girl still alive aboard the crashed passenger plane. To rescue the child, 2 members of the investigation team donned diving suits and descended underwater. Soon, however, they encountered a large school of sharks ahead. Strangely, the distant sharks did not attack them, but instead swam in place continuously, as if an invisible barrier held them back. The team instinctively suspected something was wrong with the water quality. She retrieved a glass bottle to collect a seawater sample. Yet rescue took priority, and they swiftly entered the wrecked passenger cabin. Inside, chaos reigned, seats overgrown with moss, the entire aircraft deserted. Where had the passengers gone? Just as the 2 were about to abandon the search, Tom, possessing psychic abilities, firmly believed he sensed a living little girl still aboard. They followed the cabin to a sealed lavatory. Upon opening it, the living child emerged directly from within. She was the sole survivor of the flight. But what was astonishing was that a 6-year-old girl had somehow transformed into an 80-year-old woman.